So let's see. More plants, I guess. Yeah, it is. It is just... It's all the corridors. That's kind of where the problem is. It's all these corridors that have no plants and no decorations. So get rid of you. And let's see what we can do. I can put a plant there. And I'm going to put a bin beside it because we don't have a whole lot of these around the hospital. So right there. Then we have this big empty area here, which of course is going to be a complaint. Someone looks like they've... Oh, I thought that was something else. Never mind. Never mind what I thought that was. So this area here technically needs to be nicer. And that's, again, this is... We've cheated this before. So I'm sort of going to cheat it again. Just because the game kind of lets me. Let's see. Something up there would be nice. The bathrooms are actually quite disgusting, which is good. We'll do a plant in there. I don't think we can get a plant into this side. Unfortunately. That would have been nice. Can't really get much in there either. Could put a plant down here. Could put some plants in the corridors, but I don't know. I think it's these ones up here that are kind of the problem areas. Let's see. We can do something there. And then let's get rid of you and get a nice little combo of plants right in there. There we go. 70%. Nice. So I can go ahead and delete the weed farm here. There we go. So job done. I know that's kind of cheating, but it's just the game lets me do it, so you know. It's probably fine. It is probably fine. Let's not worry too much about what I just did. All right. Now let's see. So training at the moment is the pharmacy management one. A health minister wants to visit. That's going to be rough. That's going to be all sorts of rough. Now, monetarily speaking, we are making money. I would really like to get a deluxe clinic because we seem to keep getting people that have the lightheadedness. But I think the deluxe clinic, isn't it quite expensive? 21,000. Well, we have technically got enough, so I guess here we go. It can also be 3x3, which makes me really happy. So let's go ahead and clear that out. And let's put it in the corner there. The door can go right there. The machine can go there. And the control panel can go there. And that'll hopefully work out. We'll get a bin right there for the old light bulbs. Get a fire extinguisher back there for whenever it inevitably catches fire. Get a radiator. Get a plant. And let's see, what else could we do? What else could we do? Could probably get a certificate. You know, the person's qualified to use the machinery or something. There we go. So that'll be our deluxe clinic. Get a bench outside of it so people can wait. And then I guess a small staff room here is the only thing I'm going to be able to fit in. So we technically have the money for it. We do technically have the money for a small staff room, so we'll go ahead and do that kind of thing. Try and get it to be a similar layout to the other one. What about something like that? Oh wait, no, I can't get a drinks machine in there if I do that. Which I do want. I do want a drinks machine there. So let's see. Let's go for a plant. And I think, of course, a nice rug. So there we go. Another little staff room just right there. And I guess, I mean, we have a drinks machine. Let's go salty snacks right there. And that seems like it'll work out. So, I dig it. I like it. It's good. Let's get a bench. And I can't get a bench there, unfortunately, so that's going to have to do. I also want to move this radiator to be center of that wall. And possibly... It's possibly worth getting another one, because apparently this area is very, very cold. It is. It is very cold. So right there, that'll warm that space up. I unfortunately can't put radiators right opposite doors or anything, so those little corridors are actually going to be quite cold. Which really sucks. I was hoping I could do that. Tell you what, get rid of the plant. And let's put a radiator just in there instead to warm that space up. So there we go. That'll keep things nice and warm. Our nurses have apparently gone on break, which is a bit of a worry.
Nurse needed in general diagnosis.
But we'll work that out. This one over here, you are taking your time. You are really taking your time on that. We really need to get the pharmacy back up and going. Although, if we were to get a mechanic, you know, if we got a janitor that can do mechanics, we can upgrade things. So I'll tell you what. You seem pretty good. You're expensive to recruit. So you know what? Let's not. We need to be making money before we go anywhere near that. Staff promotion, really? I mean, sure. Congratulations on your promotion. Not like we have the money to promote you. But whatever. To each their own, I suppose. Wait, who broke the... Oh, the bin is very full. And we are losing money. Oh, never mind. Research project has been completed. We've completed a research project. This discovery can be used across the whole organization. When a project is completed, researchers will look for work elsewhere unless we kick off another project. As we make new discoveries and travel to new parts of the country, our boffins will propose new areas for research. Keep your eyes peeled for new projects. So our researcher is going to have nothing to do. So let's see. Fluid analysis. We could upgrade chromotherapy. X-ray training in research. Could be worth doing. I mean, we could just upgrade that, but I kind of want these new rooms. So let's greenlight X-ray. And let's also acknowledge the fact that we have no room to expand right now, so we need to start making money. There we go. Chromotherapy. We're not going to bother with any of you just yet. The training here is almost done, which is good news. And it actually looks like we could probably afford to hire Belinda Credible as a second janitor. So there we go. We'll get that done and hope that things start working out. We actually can't... Oh, it is already drug mixer too. I'm an idiot. No wonder we can't upgrade it. Tell you what, let's upgrade the easy scan. Because we can. Chromotherapy required. You're unfortunately going to have to go home. We just can't afford it. And also staff promotions. Let's get you promoted. Let's get you promoted. And you want training. So Dorothy Mountain, I swear you work in the ward, don't you? I could swear you work in the ward. Dorothy Mountain, yeah, you work in the ward. So we could train you in ward management, but the ward is quite busy. So I don't know. Might not be a terrible idea. We also never got a doctor for the deluxe clinic. So let's see here. Doctors, let's go Monty Cumberland. And you can work in the deluxe clinic. And let's make sure we're telling you to only work in there at any one time. So deluxe clinic only. So there we go. We can start treating people for this. We are probably going to kill them. But I'm pretty sure this gives pretty good money, so this might be alright. I love that mustache. Yeah. Yeah, he dead. He, Ay. Ay, okay. Can we, Is there anything we can train you in? I mean, I think Monty Cumberland, I think you need trained in treatment there, bud. That is unaffordable, though, so never mind. Ah, this is just great. Everybody just keeps keeling over. They just keep on dying. That's just what we want. Award emergency, sure, we'll take it. We'll see how that goes. I'm curious to see what the health minister ends up thinking. The health minister also currently queuing for a reception desk that is never going to be staffed. So maybe we'll get you. You can work reception. And let's make sure that you only ever work reception, huh? Let's just make sure you don't go and do anything else. There you go. So let's let the health minister in and see how that ends up working out. Now let's see. So you still want training. Where do you work? Sally Odyssey. What do you do? So you are in cardiology. Blake Maverick is in the general diagnosis. So Blake, we could probably train you up in diagnostics, right? So that's probably not a bad idea. Just to make you a little bit better. Although no one dies from general diagnosis, now that I think about it. I really feel like you right here, Monty Cumberland, I feel like you need to be trained in treatment. Quite badly at that. So we'll bring you in. We could train a few other people. Jackie Goop, for example. I believe we could train you in that, but I think we'll just leave it as is. We'll start the training. So there we go. We'll run this treatment. We'll see if this person happens to survive Chuck bobbing. Are you going to be all right there, bud? You can go home there. Let's see. Amazing mustache and survived. Not bad. Did we do this? We did not. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Mucky feet has been discovered. Who's got mucky feet? Who's got mucky feet? What's going on here? Also, are we going to get any rewards? Or awards, rather? Oh, we got Rising Star. Not bad. We got Employer of the Year and Best Teaching Hospital, so I'll take it. That is actually not bad. To be completely honest, that is actually not bad. And surprisingly, we are still making money. We can actually afford these various plots. So I think probably worth grabbing that. Probably worth grabbing that right away. Someone's been diagnosed with gray anatomy. Are you kidding me? I love the names in this so much. I am pretty sure both of our GPs are currently on a break. That's a bit rough. There's a lot of people waiting to see a GP right now. Are they both on a break? Like, I have no idea where they are. Are you where do you work? Oh, you work in a GP's office. Fair enough. All right, so he's back to work. You're back to work. Let's hope those queues come down a little bit. Definitely hopeful. Definitely hopeful. Now, you can come out of there and go back to work on where you want to work. We do need, what was it? Chromotherapy? We have the money to build one of these. And it needs to be 3x4 minimum. So what I'm going to do is... Well, I'm not really sure. I guess if we did that, we have room on the side here for some decorations and some seats. So chromotherapy. We'll go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get the control panel. Get ourselves a nice bin by the door. Fire extinguisher up there for when it inevitably catches fire. And you know what? We haven't placed one of these in this hospital yet. A dog painting. Go ahead and get one of those as well. There we go. So chromotherapy. Job done. Needs a nurse, which we can get in a little bit. Let's get some benches and let's just throw them sort of here. And let me get a radiator for the room itself. And also for there. And then by chance, can I put a drinks machine right by the radiator? I absolutely can. Fantastic. Can I actually slip the radiator sort of in there? Oh, I can. Beautiful. There we go. So we got some drinks and we've got room for a nice plant. Not bad. Not bad at all. Go ahead and do that as well. And now we can treat people for chromotherapy as soon as we grab Lloyd Growl. There you go, bud. You can work in there. And let's make sure you only ever work in there. So Lloyd, you are going to work in Chromotherapy exclusively. There we go. We do need someone to work in a clown clinic at some point. Definitely going to need people working in there. Definitely going to need a few clown clinics, I think, at some point. But we also really need a GP's office. That is another thing that we are going to need. Special report, what is this? I cured 2 of 4. Fair enough. I'll take it. Training still in progress over there. Training's actually done, which is good. Not bad at all. I'll tell you what. Do we maybe want to go like general practice 2 on the 2 GPs? Because I'm starting to think that might not be a bad idea. Especially if we went and got another GP's office. So like if we were to say, get me a GP's office here. Is that enough room for a clown clinic though? Because I'd love to get a GP's office and this clinic just here, but I don't think it's... Yeah, this needs to be 4x4, so that won't actually work. Could get some toilets or something in there though, or another staff room or something. Definitely an option, but definitely a bit of an expensive room. But I think it might be worth it. I think if we do this and do it kind of basically, like I don't think we want to go too nuts on it. But you know, maybe get the get some circus lights along the walls here, because of course we can. You know, get some circus lights along the other wall as well. You know, really go all in on the clown clinic aspect of it. We can go ahead and get a bin just over there. We'll probably want a radiator to make sure the room's kind of warm. And we can throw a plant in there as well. Actually, you know what? The room's fine. So there we go. Clown clinic. Job done. Quite expensive, but probably going to be for the best. And you know what? I'm actually going to take a loan. I'm going to take $100,000 because I want to build this stuff. I don't think we need another staff room. I do think toilets are going to be the way to go here. So we're going to do this kind of thing for the toilets. Just to give me a little bit more room. Because I think that's kind of important. Then the sinks can go 1 and 2. They're going to be crammed right next to each other. Hand dryer and hand dryer. So there we go. Very basic, pretty miserable looking toilet. Doesn't even have room for a radiator. Which kind of sucks. I'd love to get the radiator in front of the door there. Tell you what, let's go 1 hand dryer. Let's go 1 hand dryer just to make sure that can be warm. There we go. So yeah, that kind of works out. And what we can do with that is go ahead and say, let's do a magazine rack to stop them getting bored. And a bunch of purple benches just here. With, I suppose, we're going to want radiators again. So radiator right down there. And I'd love to get another machine, actually. What did we do over here? A drinks machine? So let's go a snacks machine. Right there with a bin and a plant. If it'll let me, which I think it will. Just right there. Perfect. Okay. So now we need a nurse to work in the clown clinic. Let's get Wilbur Hunt. You can work in there, bud. And we'll have a little look at our staff and make sure Wilbur is only working in the clown clinic. There we go. So that'll work out quite nicely. I do think we probably want another training room, to be completely honest. I do think another training room is going to be kind of important, so let's go 3x3 and keep it relatively small. We have another 3x3 space there, so that could actually be a GP back there. To be completely honest, we could do a GP back there. And I might just do that. Let's see, can I move these over a little bit? Just make the make this have room for 2 trainees. And let's see, a trophy case is always nice. A plant in the corner, always good. And a radiator to keep them nice and warm. And I think that'll do for a second training room. Yeah, that'll work out. And I definitely think another GP's office back here is an absolute must. So do that, put the filing cabinet in. We never put a lamp in here. I forgot I had this. So let's do a lamp in the corner. Let's do some weighing scales by the filing cabinet. Do a nice bin. And can I get... I can get the rug, right? Yeah. So that'll be a nice rug for the GP's office with a clown poster. And that'll work out. So we have another GP's office. Not bad at all. What else do we need then in terms of rooms? So we don't have Pan's lab right now. That's the other sort of big facility type thing we're missing. So can it be... No, it has to be 4x4 as well. That's fine. Leaves us a 2x2 there, which can be, I guess, a staff room or something, and then some weird space in the middle that we'll figure out sometime. Yeah, I think that'll work. So Pan's lab can go there. We'll get the machine. And apparently that's all we're really gonna need. So let's put the machine nice and like central because it looks neat. Any other like interesting decorations for this place? Not really. I can afford some of those though, which is kind of cool. But I'll tell you what, let's just put the notice board by the door. We'll put the clock just up there. We'll get a dog painting because again, that's only the second one of this hospital. We'll get a display skeleton. And a plant with, I guess, radiators again. So one there and one over there. Job done. So Pan's lab, if I remember right, needs a nurse. Olive Horn. Cannot work in Pan's lab. I guess it is a doctor. Okay. Let's see. Angela Compost. You are hired. And let's just make sure that you only ever work in the Pan's lab, which is... Oh, hello. So Monty, you don't do general practice. And neither do you. There we go. So that'll work out. Hopefully pretty well. I really, really want that to work out well. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and get that other staff room. So, right in here. Tiny little staff room. Pretty much same design as all the other ones. So absolutely miserable looking. Which is, I don't know how to feel about this. I really don't know how to feel about this being my my go-to design for staff rooms right now, but you know, it it is what it is, I guess. Let's see, can I move that up a little bit? There we go. Let's give them a drinks machine, as we tend to do. And staff room. Done. All right. So that seems like it'll work out at least. Let's go ahead and get a few benches along here. And we can do a couple of benches there as well. And along here too. Although maybe this one should be as close to the door as we can get it, because I kind of want a salty snacks machine right next to it. With a radiator just tucked into the corner there. There we go. So that'll keep people nice and warm. Probably do with one here as well. Alright. That seems fine by me. Let's go ahead and just run things and see what happens. Everyone is set to work where they're supposed to work, so it's all good. Now let's see. Now you are going to be trained in ward management. And I'm tempted to take a risk and train someone else as well. You. Sally Odyssey. I don't even know where you work. I'm going to be completely honest, Sally. What do you do? You are... You're cardiology. So what would benefit cardiology? I guess... diagnosis? Also use a nurse trained in diagnostics. Yeah, okay. So we'll train you in diagnostics. There we go. Start the training. We are potentially going to be broke here. But we'll see what happens. Oh, we never got another doctor to run this place. Isaac Hands, you have an incredible mustache. You are absolutely hired. So let's make sure that you only ever work in that GP's office. There you go, bud. All right. So we have some training going on. We need to cure someone in chromotherapy, which I'm actually kind of excited to do. I'm curious to see how that ends up. What are you doing? Curious to see how this ends up turning out. I'm actually kind of excited. I'm actually quite excited to see what this looks like. Now, we are losing a lot of money right now. We are straight up losing cash, but I think that'll pick up once we start treating people in the clown clinic and chromotherapy and all those things. I think we'll be okay. There is another loan that we can take, technically. Wait, maintenance required in clown clinic already? Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, I have a feeling I know what it's going to look like, but, you know. Oh, are they just going to spray him? Yeah. That's amazing. So they spray him with red. And then I assume, yeah, they're just spraying him RGB. That's perfect, man. That is perfect. Oh my god. That's so good. There you go, bud. Oh, we're a one-star hospital. I didn't even realize. Not bad. Congratulations. Your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2 Point Health Ministry. It bodes well that your organization has begun to dabble in research. Our initial notes suggested, wrongly it seems, that you weren't well suited to this particular task. Rest assured that whoever was responsible for such an off-the-mark remark will be losing their job forthwith. Unless it was me, of course. Perish the thought. Continue with your studies for more rewards or go elsewhere and expand your organization. We will continue. We will absolutely continue. Because we need to train 10 staff, we need to generate a lot of research points, and we need to cure 50 patients. So, I mean, we are going to be busy. We are going to be very, very busy. Earn $100,000? I will try. I will absolutely try, but that sounds like it'll take a while. What a haircut. What a haircut. There we go, $5,000 for the training. Let's promote you. And let's see, what else could we do for training then? I mean, I guess a lot of our... Oh, ward management is done as well. Fantastic. Okay. Not bad. Our staff are getting a little bit better. I'll tell you what, you right there, Dr. Isaac Hands, we do need to train you. I do want to give you general practice. So let's bring in... I'm tempted. You know what? I'm actually thinking I'm going to have one of my own doctors do it. Because it means we don't have to pay as much. We don't have to pay anything to train you in that. It is going to take 54 days. So that's 54 days that 2 of the GP's offices are out of action, but I think we'll manage. I think we'll be okay. I mean, we seem to be making money at this point. I think things like the chromotherapy and the clown clinic and all this stuff, I think the fact that we got all of these facilities, admittedly with a loan, I think that's going to do us a favor, to be completely honest. Because they pay out pretty well. Oh, wow. People are just dying left and right. I mean, we're making money from it, but our hospital reputation is surprisingly good. Just looking at it, that's surprising.
Doctor required in GP's office.
Huh. I don't know how the reputation is good, but apparently it is. That is news. Misery guts, let's try. We can definitely try. There goes the chromotherapy again. Fair enough. I'm actually a little bit nervous about a pharmacy emergency because people keep dying from the pharmacy. Oh, we actually did the challenge. Not bad. Not bad at all. Tell you what, would it be worth training you? Oh, we need to research too. Interesting. Very interesting. We actually need to research the research thing. Okay. Dominic Rambo, you are a GP, right? And you want more training. So let's give you general practice too. Because that seems like a fantastic idea. Although what we could do is wait for the other one to be done and actually train up 2 members of staff in general practice too. That's probably not a bad idea, to be completely honest. It will mean, again, that 2 of our GPs are not working, but the benefits, I think, could be pretty good. So we'll see what ends up happening there. Also, are people actually using the phones? They are.
Doctor required in research.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Voxy! 81%? We've only got 58. I guess that makes sense. We have terrible staff rooms. We have terrible staff rooms, to be completely honest. So, that kind of makes sense. That definitely kind of makes sense. I'm also realizing I could technically train all of my GPs right now in general practice too.
Automated snack machines need restocking manually.
I could do that, couldn't I? That seems like a terrible idea, though. It also really feels like we still need more GPs, amazingly. Wow, that person died in a quarter. That's grim. That's definitely a bit grim. Let's see. These queues are still ridiculously long. Do we really need more GPs offices? Is that really a thing? Jest infection has been discovered? Fair enough.